Hi, welcome to my tea room. Before we start, let's make a cup of tea. Let's start with the milk. I'm using milk powder here. You can heat your oat milk, almond milk, or even coffee mate. It's up to you. And I don't put sugar. When your milk is ready, it's time for you to put your tea bag. I'm using Earl Grey here, just the regular one. And then you can stir it, poke it, or whatever you prefer to torture your tea bag. I like a stronger tea, so I will let it stay for a while. Meanwhile, let's begin with my first selection. 第一本係春泥嘅月食奇談。To me, it is the 聊齋 in BL. You see the snake, the frogs, and the butterfly I'm showing to you. I really loved the metaphors and imagery used in this book, including this image. They all serve their specific functions and they have some special meanings. They help to elaborate the story and send some important message to the readers without using words. By the way, 聊齋 English is Strange Tales from a Chinese Studio. Why? The second one is also from 春泥, 雜音, murmur or noise. The title is only one of the short stories, there's total 7 of them. The story is about a boy who unconsciously making strong connections between sounds and situation. One of his classmates, which is the same man, noticed that, and he made use of this and played a pretty embarrassing trick on him. I want to say Sensei's drawing seems cute, but she is so good at creating some intimidating scenes and some silent creepy faces. Oh no, the third one is MADK, Medic, Crazy Man. This one is awfully scary, beautifully disgusting, and curiously bizarre. Remember the manga artist is a male. If I'm wrong, please tell me. By the way, these limited versions have quite a lot of gorgeous gifts. Look at his drawing, so beautiful. Even though the most bloodiest scenes seems pretty and elegant under his pen. And I really admire his creativeness on creating these magnificent and scary characters. And also his brilliant storyboard on each page. I'm not sure whether the evil and the boy love each other, but I do enjoy the evenly matched strong power between them. Just like the scenes, look at them. Both of them want to conquer one another, but at the same time they do appreciate each other, and I love it. Once again, let's enjoy Sensei's incredible drawing with color. Oh, how to translate it? It's about the borderland between the heaven and hell. The one with an eye patch is the same man in the story. He is the magistrate of this borderland. He's also the general because he had to lead the fights against some giant monster. I know that it is NBL, but the fighting scenes, the war, the weapon, the actions, the scenery, everything is so well drawn. And the romantic scenes? They are awesome. Just like this one. I love it. And come on, who cannot like some tiny little creature like this? I like how the story discusses about we couldn't control, atone for, and take responsibility for unexpected tragedy that happened to the others. The Uke always feel sorry for an uncontrollable bad event happened to his family. So he has kept self-sabotaging for a lifetime. The people who care about him feel sad for him. But, as I've mentioned, there's a handsome magistrate with an eye patch. He helps the Uke to overcome his self-blame, learn to love himself, and of course, receive the greatest love from our sexy magistrate. Oh no, this is a sad one. I won't say they have bad endings, but how can I tell you without being a spoiler? Okay, let me make up one. Let's say, for example, you are madly in love with a man and he loves you in the same way. One day you discover that he has died for years. The one in front of you is actually a clone, a robot he made. He typed in the code, he put in his memory, and he ordered this robot to come to you and love you. So now you know everything. What will you do? How do you feel? What do you think? Forget it. Let's focus on the storyboard on each page. Look at this one. I love the layout, the way Sensei made good use of the space on each page, and also the words choice, the organizations of what to draw and how to draw on each block, the wisdom of telling the story, and how a destroyable amount of emotions and impact can be stored in a simple scene. This is incredible. Sensei is so talented. To me, every short story is like a poem. I don't feel like I'm reading a manga. Trust me, buy it and read it. You know what I mean. Yay, the last one. It's my favorite. There are 4 short stories by the Honorable Wantin Haruko sensei. The cover story is about a love story between a vampire seme and a human uke. Can we spend a second to appreciate how every page is beautifully and elegantly drawn? This is also a sad one. It's about you finding your loved one even though he or she or it is dead and reincarnates in a different form of being. Also, I love how the starting page of each story is drawn like the vintage retro poster. You can see the style from Sensei's drawing. The vibe is so different that it stands out and you couldn't avoid looking at it. Oh, I like reading the notes on the last pages. It makes me feel more connected to Sensei and know more about her, which can also mean the fact that I'm actually thinking too much. So that is all my selections of BL mangas that is related to the Halloween theme. I know, they are all so good. And I think I can actually talk non-stop about each of them, and they all deserve an at least 15 minutes video. But for the time being, I hope you enjoyed this short one. The detail of each manga is in the description. And I think that is love from. Goodbye!